We're back.
What's
Blatancy is back. Oh, I blocked the camera again. I do that way too much. But welcome back to Blatancy. My name is Kameev. You got lucky.
You know the vibes.
We are gonna jump straight into it. King of the Ring, 92 kg. What's it called? Is it 92?
Tournament.
92 kg, right?
I think.
I forget the name. I'm pretty sure it's 92 kg.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Whatever. King of the Ring, 92 kg. Let's jump straight into the winner of the King of the Ring.
Big ups to Cam Rowston.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ash Solly as well.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
They made it to the
Cam
finals.
and Ash, they made it to the finals. Shout out to Cam. Cam won. Cam took the dub. But man, fuck. Proud of the fucking boys, man.
Yeah. That last fight
what
was
a war. That was a war. Back and forth war.
Yeah.
Yeah, CKB against CKB, you know.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
Think
it's
about
so
it.
wild that
Yeah.
we all made it to the end. But even though like Ash lost, yeah, but it's all dubs for CKB at the end of the day. It was
straight
all
up.
wins,
Yeah.
'cause
Either
everyone
way.
made it.
Yeah, either way CKB wins, you know? So
yeah,
it's just cool
so
to see.
we won at the end of the day, yeah.
But that fight was a fuck.
That was
they
a
just
back
went
and
back
forth.
for, and at
Yeah.
the end, I mean, Cam. To be fair, again, I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit. Cam kind of like low key, a little bit fucked up there when he went.
Yeah.
When he pointed out, because as soon
he
as
was like, "Let's go!"
As soon as he did that, Ash
Solly
put
just
it on him. Ash really put it on him.
Yeah, he rocked him at that end, but
yeah.
Hey, it's part of the game.
It's part of the sport, you know. It's part of the
game. But still, they put on a fucking show,
Yeah,
put on a fucking war. Then
It was
they
great
both
to see,
left
man.
it in there.
It was really great to see.
Yeah. I think there was something wrong with Cam's foot.
He came out
His
southpaw.
left, yeah, he came out southpaw.
Yeah.
I think there was something wrong with his left leg.
Yeah, well, Cory Dunn was saying, everybody.
Shout out to Cory Dunn. Yeah.
Shout out to Cory Dunn. Cory was saying that and that's kind of what I thought when I first saw it as well. Like Cam switched southpaw just to mix things up, because I'm pretty sure Ash obviously knows how Cam fights, right? So just to change things up, he came out southpaw. But then as we were watching the fight, it looked like Cam his left leg is probably compromised. That's why he switched southpaw.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong because I didn't realize he was southpaw, and then I looked at he's southpaw. I was like, nah, he doesn't fight southpaw, because I could tell he's still pretty good. He's good southpaw. Don't get me wrong, he was fucking good, but I could still tell it was different. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He was pressuring a lot more.
And whenever he threw kicks, he kind of when he
didn't throw any leg kicks inside. He threw head kicks because that
body
hurts
kicks as well,
less.
teeps to the body as well.
Yeah, they hurt less. You know what I mean? Any leg kicks he was doing was with his right leg.
Yeah.
So he was southpaw, but using his lead from southpaw.
Yeah, yeah.
Because his left, I think something was wrong with his left foot. Something happened for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And I could tell from the way he was standing as well.
Yeah.
His stance.
But man,
he wasn't turning on his foot as well when he threw his punches. But
I'm remembering the fight now. When Cam was circling out, they just went back and forth.
It was just back and forth, man.
They just really went.
It was all hot,
yeah,
man. All hot.
Like, who wanted it more? You know, who wanted that belt more? And that 10 grand as well, which is a lot of money if you think about it, you know. And Cam on the mic was like, he wants that UFC contract.
Yeah, I think, bro, they should give him the UFC contract, or at least Contender Series or something.
He needs. I feel like the gateway. Has anyone ever gone straight to the UFC from just New Zealand? No, right? Everyone goes to Australia first before they go straight into the UFC from New Zealand.
I think
Izzy as well. Izzy was in Hex and all that. Like, he had a big fight. I feel like the Australia scene is bigger in terms of MMA.
Yeah.
Local MMA, right, where they're scouting for talent, it's always bigger. Even today on the UFC 289 at the prelims, the early prelims.
The Australian guy, right?
The Australian guy in the green shorts.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
But fuck, he put it on, man. Well, anyways,
I didn't see the fight. Yeah,
let's not talk about that just yet. But I think the Australian scene, MMA scene, is bigger in terms of viewership, right?
Yeah.
I feel so. That's how, like, for example, Kevin Juice, or Juice, I don't know how to say his name. I'm assuming it's Juice.
Yeah.
Kevin Juice, he went to he's probably going to be in the Contender Series next.
Yeah,
right?
I think he should. He should be in the Contender Series.
Double champ.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should get that UFC call up.
Yeah. But anyways, let's not drift away from Cam. But I think Cam needs to get MMA fights in Australia.
Yeah.
Kind of like how, jumping. I don't want to speak too soon, but Nav spoke about wanting to fight in Australia in Eternal or Hex or whatever, right? Because they all don't have light heavyweight champions.
Yeah.
And because that's where you need to be, I think, in order to get the UFC to come and scout you and take you in. And obviously we're in City Kickboxing, so I'm sure if Eugene puts in a good word, you're probably gonna get looked at least looked at, because City Kickboxing gives crazy talent, right? From into the UFC. Yeah. But Man, yeah, fuck. Shout out Cam, man. Okay, now, okay. We already know the Cam versus Ash. We know it's a war. You guys should watch it. It's free, by the way.
Yeah.
If you go to King of the Ring, if you go to tvnz.co.nz, create an account. It's free to create an account, and you don't need to sign up. You don't need credit card, nothing. You can watch King of the Ring for free.
Free.
It's amazing. And
but yeah, so that was the main event.
Yeah, that was the winner who won the belt.
Yeah, who won the belt? So it's a 3-man. Like people know, right? It's a 3-man tournament. King of the Ring. Cam Rowston had won this previously, now he's won it again.
Yeah.
I think he's 2 times.
2 times, yeah.
2-time King of the Ring.
Fuck, think about that.
Yeah,
2 times.
King of the Ring champion.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he lost one, came back. He lost his first one. He told me he got knocked out in semifinals, I think. Oh, quarterfinals. Semifinals. I think he made it into the middle and then he lost there. But then he came back, won his the last year one in 2022. Yeah. Comes in 2023, wins the King of the Ring again, double champ now, 2-time King of the Ring champion. Yeah. Like, fuck, Carlos Oliveira was the same. Oh, Carlos was 3.
Carlos 2. No,
2? Carlos is 2.
There was only...
Nav is 2.
There's only 2 people who won it 3 times. That's Izzy and Nikora. Even Bloods has won it twice. Cam twice. Carlos twice.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Carlos twice or once? I can't remember. I'm not sure. I think Los won it once.
Twice. I think it might be twice. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I think Los won it once.
Yeah,
maybe twice. I can't remember. I think it's once.
But anyways, it doesn't matter. He's in the UFC now, so it doesn't really matter now.
Yeah.
But now it's the UFC belt, not the King of the Ring. King of the Ring was retired now. But
so Cam's won it twice, 2 times in a row. I can't wait. He definitely needs that call up for the UFC. If not, like, surely he gets some MMA title fights. In Australia, like
he had the Shuriken belt, right? Didn't he have the Shuriken belt? I'm pretty sure I saw him.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I don't. He's won quite a few fights here. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's won a few titles here as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Aside from, but King of the Ring is obviously the biggest one, the biggest title
in
I guess Australasia, if you want to call it that. King of the Ring for kickboxing anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the main event. So let's go down the card and let's talk about the build up. To how we got to the main event.
Yeah, the first fight, I made some notes. The first fight, Will Smith, keep my wife. No, okay, I can't. I can't disrespect that guy. No, this guy, his name is Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith.
He fought Rinni Comte. Okay, first of all, Rinni Comte looks scary as fuck.
Yeah, bro, that guy. He had some Jiri Prohaska vibes.
Bro. That guy's scary. He was scary.
He looked scary as fuck. He was jacked.
But based on I have a very vague memory of the fight. Sorry, very like shallow memory of the fight. But from what I remember, Will came out strong, fucking swinging, clipped Lecomte a few times, right? Clipped. Yeah. Lecomte was patient. Yeah. Step back, boom, countered him, dropped Will Smith.
Yeah. Lecomte was very composed and he stick to the basics. Just 1-2 down the pipe, 1-2 down the pipe, leg kicks, 1-2 down the pipe. That's it. Yeah. You know, just straight punches. He worked it.
Yeah.
And he just waited. You know, he was patient, waited his time. He got his time. I think it was the second round. It was the
first round. Round one, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, and he went down. What a way to start the show. 1-2, boom, and caught him.
Dropped him, and then obviously Will got back up, and then he again 1-2 and hit him with a knee, and he fell down. The referee jumped and stopped the fight. Great way to start the show. Rinni Lecomte moves forward into the semifinals, right? Because it starts off as quarterfinals. And then we move on. Okay, well, shout out to Rinni Lecomte. We know all this. But we move on to Ash Salty from City Kickboxing. He fought Ronnie Lee. I can show you the notes as well. You want to look? Yeah. So Ash fought Ronnie Lee.
Yeah, that was a
crazy fight. Because round 1... Ash was getting it. Yeah. Like, Ronnie really put it on, man. Ronnie came off swinging and he put it on. Ash got clipped. I mean, Ash did his thing as well, but he lost round 1.
Definitely.
He lost round 1.
It was not looking good.
But when round 2 came around, Ash was on. He maintained the distance, circled out a lot, kicked him in the thigh, blasted him in the thigh.
Doug would have, because he would have told him what needs to be done, adjustments to make. So Ash made the adjustments in the second round and came back out and just started to chop that leg, started to beat that leg up. And forced Ronnie to go southpaw.
Yeah.
He started to beat that leg up.
And then Ash landed a head kick in round 2 that dropped him.
Yeah,
fuck, bro.
That was a beautiful head kick. You didn't see that shit coming.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. It's crazy to see, because even when Nav fought, he threw a bunch of solid head kicks as well. I don't remember if anything land crazy. But anyways, let's not talk about Nav just yet. But Ash ended that, and then round 3 comes around. Ash did the same thing.
Did the same thing.
Pretty much
kept chopping the leg up.
And pretty dominantly not dominantly, but pretty obviously beat him. Beat Ronnie.
Sure.
And
like he
took on.
Fucking hit him with some heavy punches too, man.
Yeah.
It was just going back and forth. That was a war. That was a
crazy
war as well.
Yeah.
But so Ash won that, and he made it into the
semis.
Semis, yeah.
And then we got this. This guy. First of all, his kick is crazy. But Haimona Tamati, I believe that's his name. He fought Robert Ngari Dean.
Oh, wasn't Cam and that guy next first?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, fuck. I'm getting the order wrong.
Yeah,
I'm looking at my notes, but okay. Yeah, Cam fought Cam. Okay, it's like some Batman shit where it's two Batman. But yeah, I mean Spider-Man shit. Yeah, Spider-Man. They're pointing at each other. Yeah, I said Batman. Fucking hell, but Cam Rowston fought Cam Clatworthy.
But before we dropped the bomb on him, Cam Clatworthy, he's a young kid. He's only 23 years old. So
22, I think.
22, 23. Yeah. He's young as fuck.
Young as hell. Cam's like almost 30,
well
29,
experienced.
28.
You know what I mean? So for him to
been in the game long.
You know, to go in there against Cam, so shout out to him. But Cam shut him down.
Yeah, and first of all, shout out to Clatworthy. When they were showing the camera, can you remember when he was like smiling and he fucking did the double back post.
He did the Arnold.
He did the Arnold. And he did it well as well.
Yeah, he did pretty good. He did it
pretty well.
He looked like he lifted weights.
Yeah, he probably started out bodybuilding. Right? And then he got into fighting and stuff. But shout out to him. Like, fuck, he put on a good fight, man. He put on round one was like okay, like a decent back and forth. I remember.
Cam won that round.
Cam won, but
easily won.
Yeah, and then
Cam was so technical,
finished him with the body.
using his movement. Yeah. Just kept working that body,
And I remember the sequence exactly. This one, they were towards the corner of the and then Cam like turns to the side and blasts a knee and
that's it. I knew that knee hurt him.
And that started the downfall for Clatworthy, man. And then Cam teeped, body shots, punched the head, boom, knee, another this. I can't remember exactly what happened, but all I know is he kept smashing Clatworthy's body and fuck, man.
I knew right away. I have the full video as well. I was saying in the video, like before that knee even landed, I was like, he landed another knee before that knee at the ropes. Yeah. I was like, he's hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt, and then he landed that knee.
Yeah.
And then they started to move away. Yeah. And that's when he started to throw those teeps to the body and shit.
He saw.
I knew he was hurt as well. I was like, he's hurt. Just keep putting it.
Yeah.
And that was it. Teep to the body, pop, pop. Those teeps to the body, really paid off.
Smash Clatworthy, man. It's
he couldn't take it, and that was just a clinic, man. It was just a clinic by Cam.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
to watch.
Cam put a clinic in that one. That one he just picked him apart.
Completely dominated that fight. But especially round two. Cam really dominated the other Cam. But well, shout out to Cam. We all know Cam won, so it's like
of course, The Battle Giraffe made it to semifinals.
Yeah. And now we'll go into Haimona Tamati versus Robert Ngari Dean. I can't remember exactly what happened in this fight. I know that Tamati uses his range a lot. Yeah. He uses his lead leg kicks. His kicks to the body was fuck. Robert's fucking stomach was red. Man.
The way he threw his lead. His 8, you know what I mean?
His lead kick,
switch kick. Yeah. It was so beautiful, man.
It's crazy.
It landed every single time.
Every time. It's crazy.
But that was money. That 8 to the body was money.
Yeah.
And he just kept his range, kept picking him apart. But Robert did good. Robert landed some really good shots that rocked him back and forth. That rocked Tamati as well.
Yeah.
But it was quite clear that Tamati was
winning. Clearly.
Points.
Round 1, I remember Robert came on. He was very like. Whenever Tamati would land and he like...
He had a very unorthodox kind of style, Tamati. Yeah. Even the way he threw his head kicks and shit, like his 8, the way he threw the lead head kick is crazy, bro.
It's beautiful.
Crazy. And he switched stance as well. I think he was fighting...
Tamati fighting out of Core MMA.
Yeah.
I've seen Core MMA and Core's got some really good people, man. Good fighters as well out in Hamilton, New Zealand.
Tamati did good, man. He did good.
He did very well.
But they were like kind of losing their momentum towards the end. They were kind of gassing out, but you still tell Tamati did enough to secure the dub.
He definitely did enough. He was piecing him up for sure.
And then
we won by decision. Tamati won by decision. Tamati moves on to the semis.
Yeah.
And then, is this what I'm thinking it is? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Raam Didumo comes out and he fights Shane Willis. This is called an Arsenal Extreme fight. This is for everyone watching. I'm sure everyone watching already knows this, but just in case you didn't know and you came to BLATANCY for whatever fucking reason to find out. But anyways, Diddy fights Shane Willis in So he fought what? What was it again? It was
kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA. And they were all it was in 4 ounce gloves, obviously.
Yeah, from the start. From the jump was 4 ounce. And first of all, like, Diddy's walkout was gangster.
Yeah.
Right? And it was funny because when he was walking out, like, he bumped into the cameraman. Yeah. And then he turns around and he did that. Like,
that was crack up.
He just carries himself in a fuck. Like, his confidence is crazy, man.
Yeah.
When he walked out, the way he jumped into the ring and he was like, the way he's walking and moving and breathing and looking around.
He's him.
He knows he's that guy, you know? Like, it's just fucking awesome to see, man.
Yeah.
And how, I forget, I should have seen how old Diddy was, but he's young. He's probably 25, 26.
He's 24.
Yeah, he's young. Fuck, he's like younger than me or my age around there. And it's crazy, man. Like, he's so good. He's so sharp. And we obviously know this. He trains at City Kickboxing.
Yeah.
We've seen him. I've seen him spot Dan Hooker the other day. That was beautiful to watch. And Shane comes out. First of all, shout out to Shane Willis, man. He's like 39 years old.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I didn't know he was that old. Like shit. For him
he doesn't look that old.
And he didn't fight that old either. He fought pretty fucking well, man. It's crazy.
But Diddy's just too slick.
Diddy's just that guy.
He's just that guy. He's too slick, too smooth with it. Like, my man he just swagged all over the cage. That's all he did. He just swagged all up in their cage.
Was it round 1 when Shane threw the head kick and he just...
Yeah, it was round 1.
He looked away.
He just looked away. And Diddy was just piecing him up
until round 3 came.
Yeah,
until round 3 came, and round 3 as well. He said, well, Diddy did a lot in that round.
Diddy still won the round. He just had that one takedown.
He just had two
takedowns. Yeah,
no, one takedown. The second one was a slip.
It
was a slip. Yeah, it was a slip, and then he got on top. Yeah, but I was surprised with how, and I don't mean this like disrespectfully or anything like that, right, towards Diddy, and I understand now, but at the time, when I was watching, I was so like surprised with how easily Diddy got taken down. Like, it was a leg trip, and then he just Shane put all his weight on him and took him down. But I was also surprised with how quick Diddy got back up.
Yeah.
Fuck. It was like easy. As he was getting back up, Shane kind of locked in like some sort of a guillotine, but Diddy didn't give a shit. He just stood up. He stood right back up.
Safe. He got back up.
Stood back up, and he didn't give a shit. And when he stood back up, straight put the pressure on him, started throwing punches and got Shane towards the ropes.
Yeah.
And Shane. First of all, Shane's really good as well, man. Like Shane was actually on Diddy's level. Like, I don't know why. Before the fight, when I just looked at the poster, because obviously I don't know who Shane is, and I looked at the poster, I was just like, just off looks. Okay, I know you shouldn't judge people just by the way judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I didn't know Shane was that tall. He was taller than Diddy.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Shane was that good.
Yeah.
Because they landed some bombs. And also, you remember round 2, was it?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Something happened in round 2. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy
came out.
Diddy southpaw. He landed a 2.
Yeah.
Straight 2. And then something happened. He just started talking to the corner or the crowd. Something happened. I don't know what happened.
For like a good 10 seconds, they were all like talking to the referee and no one was fighting. And then they just said, all right. And they fought.
Continue,
Yeah. Hopefully,
I don't know what it is, though.
Maybe if you watch back the tape.
Yeah.
The actual, because we were there live.
Yeah.
Maybe if we watch back the actual TV footage, maybe we can hear something a little better because the cameras are right in front of them.
Yeah.
But anyways, round 3. Yeah, round 3 was the most tricky one for Diddy because he still won though. He still pieced them up. They were scrapping from the start. No one panic shot. They shot whenever they clinched. And then towards the end, Diddy tripped and then Shane got on top. And I was kind of a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, even though I knew Diddy won round 1 and 2 and maybe round 3. Although I'm obviously looking and seeing Diddy wins, but it could be Shane's round, right? Yeah. But I was like, what if these judges just go, fuck it, Shane Willis won? I kind of just was hoping they didn't fuck Diddy over.
Yeah. Nah, I knew he had it in the back.
He definitely had it in the back. I knew he had it in the back, but I was like, do the judges know?
Yeah.
Because Diddy was on his back in the last round, and he was like,
but that wasn't too long anyway. Yeah, he got back up, and then he started to piece him up again on the feet.
Yeah.
And Diddy's just too sharp, man.
He's that guy. And the most gangster move at the end, he was just like, nah, I'm not doing no interviews.
Yeah. Again.
That's
I'll
crazy.
do the same thing too.
I think he might have some issues with King of the Ring. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Because if you look at the Instagram of King of the Ring, right? I don't know. I don't know. This is all just fucking rumors in my head, right? And I like to speak my mind a little bit, but there's no promotion of Diddy really. When I look today, like a day after the fights, I'm seeing all the posts that they post. It's Nav and Cam, right? And then a few that but nothing on Diddy's fight. No photos. No, nothing on his fight at all. So there might be some issues that maybe this is all just in my head. It might not be true at all.
I don't think it's a direct issue, but I think it's just like because he doesn't give a fuck. He's just there to do a job and get the fuck out. So he did his thing. Yeah. He got out. And he didn't want to do the interview. So so I guess that makes them not want to promote it.
Probably, yeah.
He don't give a fuck. Yeah. He just came and he showed up.
He showed up. I mean? And he's fighting again in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Shuriken.
He's fighting in Shuriken in 2 weeks. I feel like this was just the warm up that he needed for that.
Yeah.
You know, because he just swagged. He didn't go all the way out, all out, do nothing crazy. You know,
he probably will in that Shuriken fight though.
That's what he was saving it for. You know,
1st of
July. This is just a warm up. You know what I mean? Get those nerves, get that ring time a little bit.
Yeah.
Just get prepared.
Yeah.
You
straight
know,
up.
Get that feel. Yeah. And this fight, the Shuriken fight, is where you're gonna see where he's gonna let go.
Yeah.
He didn't let everything go in this fight. You know what I mean? He knew he had it in the bag. He knew he could just piece him up with the hands. Yeah. He used his hands a lot. He threw a lot of good body kicks from southpaw, man. His southpaw is so good. Obviously, like he works both sides. Yeah. He's just like he's pretty much Izzy, but he's Diddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Yeah. He's that guy, man. Anyway, shout out to Diddy.
Yeah, so shout out to Diddy.
Extreme. And then, wait, why did I write that? Oh, was it only one?
Yeah, and then back on.
Oh yeah, of course. What am I thinking? Yeah, okay. So after Diddy won, then Ash. Now since Ash made it to the semis, and LeCompte made it to the semis. First of all, this fight is fucking crazy, bro. Round 1, Ash knocks out. Like, first of all, drops LeCompte, who I thought was a monster.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a war. I thought this one was gonna be a fucking war because how LeCompte looked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He dropped him with a 1-2. But
boom, straight down the pipe.
Like in like fucking 15 seconds or like 20 seconds, drops him, gets the 8 count, stand backs up, throws another 1-2,
boom,
and another 2, boom.
It was done.
Referee stops the fight. It's the most gangster moment.
That's what I was saying in the fight when he was fighting. Who was that? Was he fighting Ronnie?
Ash?
Ash, yeah, he fought Ronnie, right? Yeah. So when he was fighting Ronnie, I kept saying as well, he just needs to throw his straight punches. Ash needs to throw straight punches down the pipe. I feel like when he throws down the pipe, it lands. I was saying that. I even have it on video as well. I was saying like Ash needs to throw down the pipe. You know, he'll catch him if he throws down the pipe. And that's what happened when he went.
And that's the adjustment they might have made.
I think so. Because then when he trusted his 1-2s, boom, it landed, crazy. Bro.
He dropped, and you just see LeCompte like
he just needed to trust his strikes down the straight down the pipe, and it worked. Even when he went against Cam, that's what it was. It was just straight down the pipe, you know. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, it works, man.
And it's crazy, right? Because to see like a scary big dude like LeCompte, right? Like that just like shut off like that. It's like it
he
blew
went
my
down
mind.
and it landed straight on the chin.
Yeah, straight.
That too was right on the chin, bro. You couldn't get any cleaner shot than that. That was such a clean shot. So yeah, Sully's a fucking beast, boy. He's a gangster, and he been out the game for a while. Yeah, like we have to put that into consideration. Ash hasn't fought in a long minute. Yeah. I think the last time it was King of the Ring, he was in 2016, 2015?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's been a minute since he's been back in. Yeah. And for him to come back out and do this and make it to the finals. Yeah. And literally if Cam wasn't there, it would be solid. Ash would be the champ. You know? Like fuck man, that would have been so sick to see. But so Solly is that guy. He's still that guy, you know what I mean? He's a fucking champ, bro. Yeah, and then they win, lose, or draw, he's still a champ. He's still the champ. You can't deny that, you know what I mean?
He's one of the best.
And for coming off after a long layoff like that, fuck, bro. Like, straight up. Big ups to Ash. But yeah, so Ash, that's all she wrote for LeCompte. LeCompte was done.
LeCompte was done in the semis. And Ash moves on to the finals, which we already know he fought Cam. But then
Cam was going against Tamati.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, this one's good. I personally thought like this was gonna be a lot easier for Cam than it actually was, but it was hard. It was, not hard. It was a back and forth. It was a back and forth, but clearly Cam won. But
this was the fight where Cam had a war, right?
Yeah, had a war. This was before the finals. I think something happened in the foot in this fight.
Yeah, in this fight, and this is where I was telling you where I was like, shit, Ash is already in the finals now, right? And he was fresh. He barely fought in his semis. And Cam is in the semis now, and he's really fucking digging deep to win the semis, you know?
So with Tamati, it was war, like a back and forth war. I think this fight, Cam came out like aggressive,
very aggressive,
super aggressive.
He didn't do his normal.
He didn't stay patient. He didn't play his outside game.
It was a lot.
I think he just wanted to end it quick. Yeah. so that he can save the damage.
Yeah.
Save himself from more damage. Just get it done early.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Ash did.
Yeah.
So I think he would have saw Ash finish this guy early. He's like, okay, fuck, let me get this guy out early.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he tried to put the pressure on to finish him early, but yeah.
And also, wait, I just suddenly remember this now. I didn't mean to cut you off, but shout out to Cam for walking out to all the WWE music.
Bro.
He walked out to all the WWE music. What was
it? Kurt Angle was first.
Yeah, I was surprised the crowd didn't go, "You suck." I guess no one wants to say that to Cam, but they should have. I feel like that's part of the Kurt Angle brand. And Kobe Covington does that as he walks out to that song as well.
And then the G Generation X.
Generation X.
Bro, when you came out the D Generation X, bro, that shit took me back. Like X-Pac, Road Dogg, Triple H. X-Pac was my guy. I used to love that shit. That was my shit. But yeah, that was crazy. That was nostalgic. Yeah. And
Cam won that one.
Yeah, so Cam won that one, but it was a war. It was a very back and forth.
Yeah.
They were hurting each other, but Cam did enough to get through. But I feel like that war kind of damaged him a bit going into the finals. Yeah. That's why he turned southpaw when he came out.
Yeah, straight up. And we already know the end result.
Yeah,
Cam went and fought
won,
Ash.
King of the Ring champ. Let's go.
Now we're going into another Arsenal Extreme fight. Yeah. Okay, Cody Sione fought Pong Chau, the panda.
The panda,
right?
Yeah.
They both started for that fight was. I think it's either that fight or Cam versus Ash that is fight of the night. Yeah. Because both those fights
even Nav as well. Nav's fight was a war too.
Nav's fight was a war, but I feel like it was pretty one-sided, right? It was pretty one-sided. Right. It was not like back and forth. Yeah. But Cody Sione and Pong Chau, they fucking went at it. Yeah, man. They went at it.
War. This was what an exciting fight, man. Shout out to Pong and Cody.
But clearly, from my opinion, and no disrespect to Pong Chau, right? But clearly, in my opinion, Cody won that fight. Yeah. Right up until the submission. So this fight was also kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA. Right. So round 1 kickboxing, round 2 Muay Thai, round 3 MMA. Yeah. And I think, right, if I'm not mistaken, Cody won round 1 and round 2.
Round 2, yeah, definitely.
And round 3. Round 3. Pong's fucking elbows were crazy.
Yeah, I told you round 2 when they went Muay Thai. I told you
round 3
before. No, round 2 was
round 2. Yeah.
So I told
round 2. Sorry, round 2. Pong's elbows started coming out. It was crazy.
That's why I told you right before the round started. I told you. I don't even remember. I told you I was like, this round Pong's gonna be dangerous with the elbows. Yeah. I know he's good. He's good. I told you as soon as they clinch out, he's gonna start using his elbows.
And not only the clinch, he lead. Yeah, he jumps in with the elbows.
He went with the elbow down the pipe.
And there was one where, you hear the clock through, and we were up in the stands and we can hear clock. Like it lands hard, man. Yeah. But I still think Cody won that round, the second round.
I knew Cody was gonna win, but I was like, I knew Cody was gonna win because like his pressure is different. He hits harder. Yeah. And he was just like he pressures really well and he counters really well. Yeah. But I just knew Pong was gonna be dangerous with those elbows. Yeah. I knew his elbow game is good. You know, he
really good. Yeah.
I knew right away in that second round when the Muay Thai starts, those elbows are gonna definitely play a big role in Pong's game. But still, Cody landed some heavy shots. Did his thing, chopped the leg up as well a little bit, but. Pong checked a lot of the kicks as well.
I can't remember now. Like my head's blurry. The only thing I remember is they were just fucking clashing.
Yeah, it was just back and forth.
They were clashing the whole time.
Cody was doing flying knees and shit.
Yeah,
Pong was doing spinning elbows.
Yeah. That's
so it was very back and forth. It was crazy from memory.
That was probably it's a fucking exciting fight. Everyone was clapping, that was a very exciting Everyone was losing their minds. Round 3 comes. MMA. Yeah. I don't remember how they got exactly to the ground, but I know that Pong caught him in the guillotine and then he pulled the guillotine and he was really locking in that guillotine.
But he tried to get the guillotine, but Cody went into like side
control, right, which pops his head out. Yeah,
which takes away you don't have
your leverage. Anymore, because you know
it was smart. As soon as he did that, he went straight into he turned his body away.
Yeah, pops his head out, and then Cody was controlling him the whole time on the ground, right? Controlling him, and was it? Fuck, my brain's a bit blurry, but was it that fight where Pong was getting like a crucifix from underneath?
Yeah, he was almost like a crucifix.
Well, sort of, right? Because he trapped the bottom. He trapped Cody's arm. He trapped Cody's arm with his leg, and he trapped that. But then, I remember the finishing sequence, right?
Yeah.
Cody got him in a guillotine. right? It was a guillotine. Cody got Pong in a guillotine.
Yeah.
But how did Cody get the guillotine? I don't remember now. My brain is all blank. But right, it was literally 10 seconds to go when Cody got that guillotine.
Yeah, so he was trying to do it from the top, right?
Yeah.
They were both on their knees and Cody was on top.
Yeah,
and as they were coming up, he readjusted and then he put his legs and went underneath.
And he got the guillotine, and it's crazy
he wrapped it up real quick
because Pong could have survived, right? But I think Pong wasn't aware of how long it was left.
And I think because the squeeze was really tight. Super tight.
And it was
that was deep.
Yeah,
that was deep. That was cinched in.
When he locked it in, it was 10 seconds to go. They clapped 10 seconds, right? Yeah. That's when he kind of went for the kill, and he got it in, and there was literally 2 seconds or 1 second left.
That was 3 seconds when he cinched it in. It was 4 seconds to go. I remember because I looked at the clock. It was 4 seconds to go, and it was 3, 2, and then it was 1 second. And he tapped.
And when he tapped, the referee jumped in and stopped. But then in my mind I saw the tap, and I was screaming, he tapped.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. Are the judges gonna be like it's a decision win or a finish?
It was gonna be submission because I knew. I looked at the clock. I was looking at the clock and I saw.
Yeah, but you have to understand that is us.
Yeah.
We have the view from up the thing, and we have a view of the TV.
Yeah.
The judges don't have that. The judges have a piece of paper and whatever they can see. So and it depends. And Pong tapped like underneath Cody's back.
Yeah,
so like not all the judges would have seen that, right? And the referee was sitting on the other side. Referee didn't even really see that. You know, so I was like, "Fuck! They better give Cody that finish win." You know, and better not.
And they did.
Yeah, and they did.
The judges did.
It was good to see, and shout out to Cody.
But
and
shout out to both of them, man. They really put on.
A good fight. But you know, it was supposed to be Cory Dunn versus Pong Chau, but
that was a gangster fight.
But But now it makes sense. Now it makes sense for them to fight because both of them on the loss.
Yeah, I think we should do the matchmaking for this one. Let's mess this up.
Yeah. Pong Chau versus Cory Dunn.
Run it back. September.
Yeah.
King of the Ring. We want to see it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Even Arsenal X rules. Let's do the Arsenal X rules, right?
Fuck, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, let's throw Cody and Pong in there again with 4-ounce gloves.
No, Cory.
Cory, sorry.
Yeah.
Cory, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and MMA.
Yeah.
4-ounce gloves. Let's do it. Let's King of the Ring. Let's do it. Cory Dunn and Pong Chau, the panda. Let's go.
We
need to run that back.
Let's run it back.
It was a close fight. Let Pong heal up. I think it's still heaps of time to heal up till September. So let's go. Let's make that happen.
Let's make it happen.
I want to see my guy Cory go against it. Let's run that shit back.
Because the first fight they had in King of the Ring tournament, the lightweight tournament, it was a close fight.
It was a close fight.
And a lot of us believe Cory won. But
Cory
they gave it to Pong, right?
Yeah.
And so technically Cory lost. Cory's on the loss there, right? Cory's on the loss. And now Pong's on the loss.
Yeah.
So let's
settle the debate now. Let's settle it. Let's see who done it. Let's go. King of the Ring. Let's do it.
Let's do it, yeah. And although it's two different rules, right? One is an 8-man tournament, so your fighting style is different. One is a mixed rules. But a loss is a loss, right? Let's just make it happen, man.
Yeah, either King of the Ring, mixed rules, whatever, but let's make that fight happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go, Jason Sadi, let's get it.
Let's go. Alright, now let's move on. Navajo Stirling fought Harry Kim.
Ooh.
Okay, they fought in an Arsenal X. Not Arsenal Extreme, but Arsenal X. So it starts off boxing, kickboxing, and then Muay Thai.
Muay Thai,
yeah. And first of all, shout out to Harry Kim. Dude's 23. I didn't know he's that young.
Yeah, he's young.
And he's a fucking dangerous guy as well, man.
Super dangerous, super durable, tough guy. Real tough.
Really, really good.
And the boxing rounds, he did. He had some moments in boxing.
He had some good moments.
Moments
but
in boxing.
Nav really outclassed him.
Man, Nav is so good with it. He's so technical, so patient.
He slipped a lot of the punches and countered, and a lot of slips, a lot of head movement, and a lot of keeping the pressure, and a lot of framing.
Yeah.
And I noticed that a lot. He would jab, and he would just leave his hand there.
Yeah.
Right? He would throw his 1-2 and leave his hand there as he's coming up.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Harry has shorter arms or something, because whenever Nav frames his hand forward like that, Harry tries to throw shit, but it's not reaching. It's kind of like, you know, when you see like those funny images of where like someone holds the person's head and then they're swinging and they can't hit. It's literally, it looked like that, and Nav did that a lot. Nav had a lot of good head movements, and he framed his hand in that boxing round. At least I noticed that he would throw his combos, whatever, and he would just frame and step back. Right, beautiful to watch. Nav just showed levels in that fight, man. It's fucking awesome, bro. Nav's that fucking guy, and then the kickboxing round comes, and obviously that we all expected. I was expecting Nav. I was like, okay, boxing, you know, I mean, it's not Nav's main thing, right? Just hands. When it came to when they started adding the kicks in, I was like, all right, maybe now it's probably when Nav's gonna finish him. And then when did Nav land that knee? Was it round 2 or round 3?
I think it was round 2.
Round 2? Wait, let me just see. I'm
pretty sure it was round 2.
Yep. No, round 2.
Round 2, he just went to the body like, bah, 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 and then he got his knee.
Yeah,
and landed the knee and he went down.
Yeah, but also I feel like I'm not giving Harry enough credit here, but Harry fucking put on a fight.
Yeah.
Harry landed some big,
definitely some
big
bombs. There's
strike.
one
It was
where
a
he
back
blocked
and
him
forth.
with that right hand as well.
Yeah. And he dropped Nav. Well, he didn't really drop Nav. I think
he did a trip.
He tripped.
He kicked his leg. He caught and kicked his leg.
Yeah, and Nav fell. But it's not. It doesn't count for anything necessarily. But
in Muay Thai rules, it counts as a point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was that the Muay Thai
dumping? No, it wasn't. I think it was kickboxing.
It was kickboxing rounds. Yeah, it was like the first.
But Muay Thai, the dumping. If you dump someone, that scores.
Yeah. And Harry had some good inside leg kicks.
Inside leg kicks.
Yeah, Nav's leg would like swing away when he kicks, right? Like it was good. Nav checked a lot of kicks too, though. But you know, shout out to Harry, and I don't want to come across as like
no, definitely not. Like Harry put on a good fight. He's a tough guy as well, and he had some good moments in there with Nav as well. But
Nav was put it on him. Man. Nav is
just too good. His fight IQ is just too good, man.
Levels to this game, and Nav's on a different level.
He went in there and he just put on a show, put on a good show.
He did what Nav does.
Yeah,
domination.
And he showed why he's the champ.
He's one of the best.
Why he's one of the best in Australasia.
Yeah.
For light heavyweight,
yeah,
kickboxing, or even MMA, to be honest.
Yeah, Nav gets on the mic and then he says he wants to do MMA, and he when we trained together as well, he told me he wants to do more MMA fights.
Yeah,
MMA is where it's at next.
Because MMA is where it's at, and he's ready to go. His striking is down pat.
Yeah.
So now he just needs to get that MMA time.
Exactly. Yeah, he needs to get that time in, and because that's all the UFC wants to see. If you get if you're on a 6-fight winning streak in MMA, 6 pro fight winning streak. You're in the UFC. Like if you're 6 or 8 fights, every time you see anybody makes their debut in UFC, right?
Yeah, especially especially when you got a catalog of your kickboxing fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
they can watch.
Like when you got a catalog of like however many you've got belts in this game. You know, you've reached a certain point in kickboxing, and then you do 6-7 MMA fights. And you win. Then they'll look at you and be like,
undeniable.
Yeah, you can get the UFC come up.
Yeah.
But if you just go and all you've done is just MMA and you only have 6 MMA fights, then probably not, you know.
Yeah.
But you have a whole resume of other shit that you've done, and fuck yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Like, yo, and you get this guy up here.
And Nav gets on the mic and he says, and which is true, because every time you look at Eternal, every time you look at Hex and all that, it's always lightweights, flyweights,
featherweights,
welterweights, you know, middleweights. It's never heavyweights or light heavyweights, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, there's literally no champion in Eternal for light heavyweights and no champion in Hex for light heavyweights. And he was like, tag them. Whoever you think I should fight, tag them. Let's make it happen. Eternal.
I didn't know
Let's make it happen.
Fuck. Yeah.
And let's see.
I'm
Nav
sure
and
Eternal. Let's go. Eternal Hex FC.
Yeah. Get him in.
Get him in. I'm sure you guys got some light heavyweights out there, you know, Australia somewhere. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get Nav that fight. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I know there's some fucking light heavyweights out there that want to take that fight. If you think you got what it takes, let's go.
Yeah. And if you're in Australia, right, and if you think you're one of the best,
if you think you're that guy, let's go.
You should be able to beat Nav. If you think you're the best, you should be able to beat Nav. So fight him. Fight him then, you know?
Yeah, fight Nav. Let's go.
Let's make it happen. Fight. It'll be so sick.
Make that shit happen. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be so sick to see, man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I can't wait. Shout out to Nav, man. He did what he does. And it's just so expected now. Like when Nav walked out, you know, the speed at which he walks out is crazy. Yeah. His music plays before you can like even process his music. Dude's already in the ring. Like, he doesn't care, you know. Like he just goes in there, gets the job done, leaves. And super nice guy as well. And but anyways, shout out to Nav. You know, does his thing. We'll see him in the next time. I feel like him and so the next guys in the UFC, I think for sure will have to be Kevin, Nav, and probably Cam, right?
Yeah.
Who else from CKB that probably end up in
There's a lot of guys, man. There's a lot of guys.
Like close. I'm not saying like
close.
Close.
Yeah, I guess Kevin.
Like 3 fights away from being in the UFC.
Yeah, Kevin. Definitely.
Kevin for sure. Yeah, Kevin for sure.
Cam. Who's the other one we were talking
about?
Nav. Yeah, Nav for sure.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Who else? Nah.
Henry, I don't know. Henry's he's got 2 belts, right?
Henry Burns?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Henry too, you know? Why not?
Yeah.
The heavyweight.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. But these 3 so far, you know, they're close. They're ready for that call.
Fucking Brando as well, man.
Oh, fuck.
Shit,
How can you
Brando.
forget about the bear?
Brando.
Fuck. Don't forget about the bear. Yeah, bro.
Brando.
I feel like Brando should get that call out too, you know what I mean?
Fuck, he's scary, man.
Yeah.
He's so big, it fucking freaks me out
Bro,
every time I look at him.
But he's
very
cool
nice.
dude,
He's very nice. I know,
Yeah.
but he has such a mean face and he's so big. I'm not kidding.
Nah.
Like I'm legit like nervous whenever I'm around. It's not like he's gonna hit me, but I feel like I need to be respectful. Like, make sure I don't annoy him. Like I feel scared, dude. Like he has.
Shout out to Brando. I love Brando.
He's
man.
nice. He's nice.
Cool
I know. He's definitely nice. I seen you talking to him.
Yeah.
He's
I told Brando.
Yeah.
He tried to expose my height, but fuck you.
But yeah, no, he's fucking scary looking, man. Like imagine fighting him, you know.
I think I don't know.
Brando was supposed to fight Harry Kim, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Which would have been crazy.
Toes him up. I don't know if I'm not sure what his name is. I know Toes him up. He's 2-time champion as well. He's got 2 belts, and I think it's a Hex or one of the Australian.
There's plenty of talent. I'm sure there's plenty of talent.
He's got 2 belts. He's two division champion, I think.
Probably.
Or 2-time champion.
Not too familiar.
There's so many, man. There's so much talent out there in city kickboxing. Like, it's crazy the amount of talent. The world just hasn't seen it yet, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, think about Diddy, you know what I mean? Like,
he's next.
Yeah.
Diddy's got a few fights to get
he's got a lot of work, but I'm saying, like, what I'm saying is, like, the world doesn't know yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're about to fucking find out, but you know?
Out, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But all in all, shout out to King of the Ring.
Yeah.
What a fucking beautiful event. Every time it's an amazing event with amazing fights. Yeah, man. Like shout out to Jason Sadi, shout out to Anna, shout out to all the people that put the events together. You know what I mean? Like and give these athletes a chance to go out there and showcase who they are and prove why they deserve to be on the top of the game in the Australasian, fight scene.
Straight up.
And shout out to King of the Ring. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, September 20 something.
Yeah,
September is the next one.
September's the next one.
I don't know what weight class. They only do lightweights and
No, they do all weight classes, but I don't know how or why they choose when. Like what the structure is like.
Because they did heavy 8 or whatever, heavyweight the last time around. We didn't go for that, but
see, like Nicora's one as well was a different. Was it lightweight? That was lightweight, right? Yeah.
But
so all the different weight classes.
Shout out to King of the Ring.
Shout out to King of the Ring.
I'm always very excited. In New Zealand, in Auckland, not New Zealand, but in Auckland specifically, there's two fighting events that I generally am very excited for: Shuriken Fight Series and King of the Ring. They put on just amazing events every time. Every time you go, like this next Shuriken Fight Series event as well is fucking beautiful, right? Diddy's fighting. From CKB, at least as far as I'm aware, Diddy, John Vake.
Breaking news.
Breaking
John
news.
Vake.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
John's fighting someone for the belt.
I can't remember who, but you know the fucking vibes, man. That's my dogs. Let's go.
Yeah, he's gonna win. Like, let's be honest. Yeah. Let's be real, But,
like, you already know. John's gonna take that shit home. So.
Yeah. But Shuriken always puts on great events as well, and it's always very exciting to watch. Okay, anyways, let's move on to UFC. Okay, UFC 289 happened. Ooh. I didn't really care or watch that much of the prelims or even the main card.
I didn't watch any.
I watched the early prelims. I watched the first early prelims. I forget her name though. She's very pretty though. The girl that won the girl that opened the fight. Belbita is her last name. I forget her. Diane Belbita, I think is her name. She won her fight, pretty dominant, pretty back and forth, but dominantly won her fight. And then the Australian guy, I want to know his name. Could you look it up? I want to talk about that guy. I'm sure there was some great fights throughout the card, but the Australian guy that fought, this is his debut in the UFC, and he fought a guy who had a 8.
Apparently, he's in the rankings.
Yeah, because the flyweight is pretty shallow, anyways. There's probably only 10 fighters in the flyweight, right? Or maybe 15 fighters in total in the flyweight.
Is it Stephen Erceg?
Erceg? I think Erceg was his name. Could you show me?
Stephen Erceg. Is it Stephan or Stephen? I don't know how you say that.
Erceg, yeah. Erceg. I think they were saying Erceg and not Erceg.
Erceg, yeah. I don't know if it's Stephen or Stephan.
Yeah, but
Erceg. We'll just call
they were saying Erceg. I'm pretty sure they were saying Erceg.
Let's call him Erceg.
That guy is fucking awesome, bro. His fight was amazing. It was literally crazy to watch. And I was sitting there, I was like on my phone, not really caring too much. And then when I heard he's from Australia, I was like, oh, this is from our ends of our side of the world, right? We're in New Zealand, by the way, and our side of the world. And I was like, oh, let me pay attention more. And he fought apparently like this. He's somewhere from Europe. I want to say Polish, maybe Poland, but somewhere in Europe. And he fought this guy. Apparently, this guy is a vet, been in the game a long time, and he at one point had like 12 fight winning streak or something. And that guy that he was fighting was good. Yeah. And he landed some bombs as well. But Erceg fucking put it on, man. Erceg just fucking he fought, man. He had a good fight. Takedown scrambles everywhere, man. I
caught the last bit of that fight, but I didn't pay much attention because I was just trying to make my food and shit. Yeah. I didn't really pay attention, but I'll go back and watch the fight. But beautiful. Yeah, it's always good to see guys from our end, end of the world, go out on the big stages and do their thing. You know what I mean? Especially Australia, New Zealand. Because Australia's not that small, but New Zealand's small. You know. But anyway, in the fight scene as well, Australia, New Zealand's not that big in terms of fighters coming out from here. So. It's good to see Erceg out there doing his thing. So shout out to Erceg. Yeah.
Imagine him versus Kai Kara. They're both flyweights, but that's probably never gonna happen. Kai's too high up in the rankings.
That's down the line, but yeah. So shout out to Erceg.
Yeah. Good fight. Now let's go. It's time. Charles Oliveira knocks out.
Bro.
Charles Oliveira. Let me finish my sentence. Charles Oliveira, let me finish my sentence. Okay. Charles Oliveira TKO's Beneil there. First of all,
that's fucking
can you
crazy.
Imagine saying that, bro? Fuck.
Bro, that's so crazy. Like, I knew it was gonna be a crazy fight, but bro, the way Charles came out and the way how sharp he was.
That is Charles Oliveira, bro. That is who he is.
Yeah.
When he fought Islam, he's right. He was saying, I wasn't there that night.
Yeah.
My brain was somewhere else. And that's true because when he fought Islam, he didn't fight this way.
Yeah, he didn't. He was very. Yeah, he wasn't fighting the way he normally fights.
He was forcing it. You could see when he fought Islam, he was forcing his thing. With Beneil, bro, the head kicks were there.
He was super sloppy in that fight. But man, the head kicks, the way he's striking. Standing in the pocket, he's shelling up, he's countering.
Yeah,
bro.
He put it on Beneil, man. Beneil took him down. Yeah. Beneil had control down on the ground.
On the ground as well, but Beneil couldn't do.
Bows,
Beneil couldn't do nothing. There was not much damage even on the ground.
Yeah,
like Beneil tried to do shit on the ground, but Oliveira.
Beneil was missing punches as well. You see. Every punch he threw just hit the canvas.
That was a bit weird.
It was.
I don't know if there was something wrong with Beneil or what the fuck. But like, I don't know. You can't see clearly. He was like, he wasn't punching straight. He was punching across. Like, I don't understand what the fuck was wrong there. But yeah, whatever was wrong, I don't know what the fuck happened there. But yeah, he couldn't do nothing on the ground. He had nothing for Oliveira on the ground.
And then Charles got back up. Put it on him.
That's it. Put it on him. And then he did. He threw a jab. I think he threw a two.
Yeah.
But the two was obviously just a mask, the head kick.
The head kick came behind. Boom. Drops.
No, it didn't drop. It dropped him. He went back to the cage and he panic shot.
Single legged him.
Yeah.
And then Charles started hammer fisting. Boom, boom. Beneil was
done. Like, I never thought I'd see Beneil go back like that, bro. He was done. He was done with the first flurry. And then the ref didn't stop it, so fucking Charles kept going.
Yeah.
Bro, Charles Oliveira, let's go,
man! And he's a fucking superstar, man. Think about it.
He is.
When he walked out, the fucking crowd exploded. He was crying when he walked out, right? Yeah. He had tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
He's so passionate about MMA. It gives me like a fuck. It just warms my heart, man. He's really that guy, man.
Yeah,
he really is just a real man.
Because like. Oliveira is a character that you can relate to. Everyone can relate to. You know what I mean? Like favelas. He came from nothing, and he has that human side. He humanizes things. You know what I mean? Which makes you want to root for him, want to feel for him because you feel that way. You know what I mean?
I feel like doctors always say shit like this, but he had some sort of a disease or something, right, in his legs or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, as a kid,
he couldn't play football.
They said he can't play.
He can't play any sports.
Do nothing.
Yeah. And you can't play any sport because he was very big into football. I think he wanted to be a football player. Right? Because Brazil was pretty common, right? Brazil was one of the best
and then he ended up, one of his uncles or something made him play jiu-jitsu. Put him into jiu-jitsu and then the uncle got killed or something.
Got murdered. Yeah,
it was a sad story, but just thinking of all the shit he's done and how he makes it, it makes people feel like anything is possible. Which is true. Anything is possible, but every time he fights, he reminds people that's what's possible. Anything is possible. You know what I mean?
And for him to fight, for him to become who he is now, right? Because they used to call him a quitter back in the day in MMA. He would always quit. Like when he fought Max, Max punched him in the chest. He goes like, he quit a lot. He breaks a lot, right? Yeah. And now since Charles went blonde, honestly, since blonde Oliveira came
Super
about,
Saiyan.
Yeah,
let's go. You've been in the hyperbolic chamber.
Tony Ferguson, he dominated Tony Ferguson. Yeah. Came out, fought Chandler, lost round 1, came back, knocks out Chandler. Yeah. Fights Dustin, submits Dustin. Fights Gaethje, knocks down Gaethje, which fucking almost never happens with the straight punch. Gaethje said it felt like someone put a wire to his mouth and put that wire on like a car battery or something. He said he felt electricity through his butt like he never felt before. When Charles landed that right hand. Drops Gaethje, submits Gaethje. Comes, fights Islam, something, whatever. He lost that. Comes, fight Beneil now. Beneil on the 10-fight winning streak.
Bro.
Knocks him out.
Statement
Charles
made.
Is that guy.
Yeah, Charles, bro, you cannot deny Charles Oliveira.
He better get that title shot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we need to see that fight. We want that fight.
Yes.
That rematch needs to happen in Abu Dhabi.
100%.
We want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see who's who. I don't want to see Dustin Poirier fight Islam yet.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see Gaethje fight Islam right now.
Yeah, I don't want to see that if Oliveira is still in the mix.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Oliveira already beat Poirier. Now he beat the guy that was supposed to be next in line.
Yeah.
So he gets the next in line. That's how that works.
There's only 2 fights I want to see Islam fight. Volk and Oliveira. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care about any other fight in lightweight right now. Even though lightweight is pretty stacked. But let them all fight each other. Who gives a shit, right? Yeah. Beneil now is off. Beneil is gone now. So it's really just who? It's really only...
If Poirier wants to fight, Poirier can fight Beneil. To try and get back in the mix if he wants.
Poirier technically is up there still, right? He's still up there. Because now Gaethje is going to fight him for the BMF belt.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. The winner of that
can fight for the title next.
Is for sure next. But it's like next after
Oliveira.
Oliveira, probably. Yeah. After
and Oliveira's ready to go. He took fuck all damage, so he's ready to go.
He barely took any damage. He just took control time on the ground, right? Get fucking Beneil didn't land. But it's really sad for Beneil, man. The way when they were announcing the fight, and I hate how sometimes it bothers me a little bit. You know how the referees bring them both when you clearly know who already lost. You know, if it's a decision, I get it when they kind of bring them there and then they announce. But if it's a knockout, I feel like just let the guy who lost just get out of the ring, you know? Like, he got knocked out, now he gets to stand there and, like, you know, now...
That's part of the game, man.
I know, but when I seen Beneil today, I felt so bad.
It's sad. I didn't want either one to lose,
he
but
was
I
putting his
wanted
head down and he was just like, fuck, man, you know?
It's sad for Beneil, but it's over. He's going to come back up, you know? He's you can't doubt Beneil, like...
Yeah. He's only at 35.
And he's only going to get better, you know what I mean? He's only going to come back stronger this time. Yeah. And better.
But shout out Charles Oliveira, man. Yeah. That guy. That motherfucking Oliveira, man. Bro. Illuminado!
Yeah. But now he's back now, so he's back in the mix. He has to get the next title shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah. Bro.
Destroyed Irene. I was rooting for... Not really. I guess I was rooting for Irene. I just wanted to do it.
I thought Irene Aldana was going to...
Yeah. But bro, we were fucking wrong.
I was so wrong. We were wrong. She just froze, bro. She just froze.
I'm laughing because you were like... You're like, I should have put money on Irene.
I was going to put money on Oliveira anyway.
You would have cried if you put money on Irene.
I was going to put it separately.
Oh, okay.
I was going to put it together. Nah, I don't do multis. I don't like doing that. I still would have won anyway.
Yeah, you still would have won Oliveira. But anyways, Amanda Nunes proves why she's the greatest of all time.
Yeah. The GOAT, undeniable. You can't say nothing. I saw Juliana Pena saying like, "Oh, are you scared? You this that." I'm like, bro.
Yeah, Juliana Pena's talking shit, but
but you got nothing, bro. She destroyed you.
Yeah, and so she kind of did exactly what she did to
Irene.
To Irene, but worse. But in southpaw, you know, the last time around, right? Yeah. But man, Irene froze, man. Irene just really covered up. The moment really got to her.
Absolutely nothing. It was 10-8 rounds for 5 rounds, to be honest. Yeah. In my opinion.
Well, it wasn't officially, but in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, it was 10-8 rounds. Like, bro, you had nothing. You just got fucked up.
Apart from that one solid right hook, nothing really.
Nothing else.
Yeah, nothing really.
She ended up leg kicks here and there, but that was nothing.
Nothing. Amanda fucking is that. She's so scary, man. Her face, you know, when she's fighting.
And she's smiling.
She's a gangster,
she knew she had her.
Yeah.
But
the GOAT. She retired.
I mean, what a way to go. You know, what a way to leave the sport.
Yeah,
you reached the highest level. You got your belt back, which is the hardest thing to do. Lose your belt and get your belt back. Yeah. And defended it again. Yeah. Against someone who supposedly was going to give you the hardest fight.
Yeah.
and to dominantly destroy her like that. And you're the GOAT. What a way to ride away in the sunset, ride off in the sunset. So
She's done it all.
Everything is done. There's nothing.
Anything you want to accomplish, you've already done it.
Yeah. And Juliana Pena is saying, like, oh, you're ducking. Oh, I made you retire. It's like, no, she fucked you up, and proved that you have no. Like, what grounds are you asking to get another title shot?
And I feel like I wouldn't mind seeing them fight again. I wouldn't mind seeing.
But we know the outcome.
Yeah, we know the outcome, but I wouldn't mind seeing it because Juliana Pena is the only fighter to really give it to Amanda. Yeah. Especially in that first fight. She beat Amanda. Yeah. First of all, the only fighder to really beat Amanda Nunes, and especially since she became champion, since her reign in the UFC. Yeah. The only fighter to do it. And it wasn't like Amanda had an off night that day. They just went at it, and Joanna came out on top. And obviously it didn't happen the second time around. But Joanna Pena has excuse me for saying this, but Joanna Pena has the balls to fucking really go there and just smash, to really bring it to Amanda Nunes and not freeze, right? Because most of Amanda's opponents generally they freeze up. They hesitate a little bit. Yeah. Joanna didn't do that. Second fight she got dominated. Yeah, she came out. Joanna Pena was saying that she didn't expect Amanda to go southpaw, so it kind of fucked everything up that she was working on. And Joanna was saying this time around, it doesn't matter if she walks on her hands and comes out. I don't care. Like, I'm ready for it. The way she sells it, I like how she sells it because I kind of bought into what Pena was saying. I was like, maybe it'll be a good fight this time around. Because Amanda came out southpaw, like fully southpaw that time and fucked her up. Yeah. On the ground, on the feet, and all that. And I reckon Amanda will still beat Pena in the third fight, but I want to see it. Yeah. But it's not gonna happen now. She's already retired, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. Yeah. And who I think will be the champ now that she's retired, it probably will be Juliana. Yeah. Juliana will likely be the champion now that Amanda's retired.
Yeah. I think a vacant belt or whatever.
I don't know who else will be next. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, could be Valentina, but nah. I don't think
Valentina. Dude.
I saw them do a panel and they said they're never gonna fight each other. Who? Likely. Juliana Pena and Amanda Nunes did like a Q&A with the audience and all, and the audience were asking, "Oh, would you guys fight each other?" and all that, and then Juliana said, "I'm not gonna cut weight and go down to her weight class. If she wants to come up, I'm ready to fight."
Yeah, I was saying Valentina can just go up because belt is vacant.
But Valentina said, she got a lot of work to do in she lost a belt, so she wants to come back. Oh, true.
That's what I forgot. Yeah.
So Valentina lost a belt. She's gonna come back, beat Grasso, and likely they might do a trilogy, right? Depending on how the second fight goes. Yeah. If she wins, and I reckon Valentina.
I don't think they will do a trilogy.
I reckon they might.
Because you have to defend your belt first before you even get a right to get a trilogy back.
That's true.
You haven't defended your belt.
Yeah.
Just like Pereira. Pereira wouldn't get that trilogy back. Even if he asked for it because you didn't defend your belt. You won your belt and you lost it to the champion the next time, so you don't get that.
That's true, yeah. But imagine Grasso wins. Grasso technically was doing well in that fight, though. She was doing really well.
I feel like Valentina will come back this time.
She's a gangster, man.
She's different, bro.
I think... Yeah, my favorite fighters in the UFC is definitely Izzy and Valentina, for sure.
I was gonna say the same thing. Valentina, Izzy, definitely one of my
Charles
favorites.
is up there as well for me.
Yeah.
But,
Charles for sure.
Yeah. But that covers it. Shout out to fucking Amanda Nunes, man. She's a gangster. Yeah, she's a gangster for real, man.
Respect to the GOAT.
Brazil.
From Brazil.
From Brazil. Yeah, man. It's awesome to see the way she celebrates. She cut her gloves off, put it down. Yeah. She's bowing down to her belt.
I was about to cry. I actually felt that moment as well.
She's carrying a baby and all that. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome to see what she's literally out of
the lioness walks away into the wilderness.
Yeah, straight up.
Bars!
Nah. Lions don't live in the wilderness.
Where the fuck do they live in?
There's a wilderness? What is the wilderness? The wild,
jungle is the wild, bro.
Lions don't live in jungle. That's the thing.
Wilderness, bro. Wilderness is the wild.
Is the wild? That's what it means. Okay, I assume wilderness.
Bro, don't mess my fucking bar up like that.
Real bar sucks.
I come with fucking bars all the time, brother.
But okay, we're gonna wrap it up soon. But we'll end on this. Marvin Vettori is fighting Jared Kennedy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who's winning?
Fuck. That's a weird fight.
Vettori is gonna win, in my opinion.
I feel like Vettori, but.
Because look, Jared Cannonier didn't beat Sean Strickland, in my opinion. That was Jared's last fight. He fought Sean Strickland. I really thought Sean won that fight. Yeah. But they somehow gave it, and they were like, oh, it's damage done versus output or some bullshit, whatever the new scoring system is, right? And they gave it to Jared. And And
that depends. I feel like
remember
Vettori is good, man. Vettori's gotten better since the last time.
When he fought Roman Dolite, remember that fight? Remember that fight?
Yeah.
Vettori did very well.
Yeah, I feel like Vettori will win.
Vettori will win by decision, in my opinion.
Decision,
it's gonna be decision.
Unless Cannonier catches him, because Cannonier is strong, bro. He's no joke. This guy's fucking huge.
Yeah,
he's powerful.
But if Strickland and Vettori in the same camp, same gym, right? If he couldn't knock out Strickland, right? Like, let's just say, like, Strickland got caught by Alex Pereira, crazy power caught him. And they went 5 rounds, and I think Strickland beat Jared, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like Vettori has a better style than Strickland.
I'm going to go with the Italiano.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Italian.
Vettori by decision for sure, man.
Fafanculo.
Yeah. Vettori, I like Vettori, man. You know, I like his personality. Like, he did that.
His personality now is better.
Yeah. It's all, he's just very, he doesn't like Izzy, so he always comes across as like a dumbass with Izzy. Yeah. But just when he fights anyone else apart from Izzy, right? He's always like a very, like, funny guy. He talks his shit. He's always funny. Like the interview he did with Nina, whatever.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was fucking funny, bro. Like, I like Vettori, man. Vettori's like a nice guy, and he's young too. He's like younger than you.
He's like a spastic child.
He's like
when he's around Izzy. He turns to a fucking spastic child.
He just really hates Izzy. That's the thing, right? So he just kind of,
and he has no comeback. So he's But shout out Vettori. So I think shout out to Vettori.
Yeah.
I feel like Vettori's gonna win. I'm gonna go with Vettori on that one.
Same.
Yeah.
But that's us. That's Blatancy today. Fuck, this is like at least an hour episode, I think. All right, we haven't done an hour episode in a while. But hey, shout out King of the Ring. Shout out Cam Rowston, CKB, Blatancy.
Shout out to all the CKB familia. You already know.
If you watched
fucking wheels fall off.
If you watched Blatancy till this far, if you watched the whole episodes, thank you very much. Please like,
we appreciate
subscribe if you haven't already. And also, just a little bit of an announcement. I'm gonna start adding one more show in. This is almost telling you actually. I'm gonna call it. I actually already told you. I'm calling it Happy Friday. So I'm gonna have a video, a 10-minute long video, 10-15-minute long video every Friday, just talking about whatever, not sports related, just about anything, movies, songs, whatever the fuck I feel like talking about. I'm gonna talk about. So that's another show I'm adding in. So that's the plan with Blatancy. I feel like I want to just keep adding.
That's good
content, right?
Yeah, add that shit. So why not? You know.
Yeah, like but
keep it interesting.
And I want to build a system where I can be consistent with. Like right now with Blatancy, me and you, we've been fucking on it. We've been consistent. We miss very few, but like we've always done Blatancy together. So now with Happy Friday as well, I feel like I've figured out a way where I can do it every week, and Happy Friday will be that new show. So you got Blatancy, which will be sports related mainly, and then you got Happy Friday, which is just fucking whatever I feel like talking about, and then we'll have who knows what next, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you guys.
We honestly appreciate
the love and support, especially from all the familia here as well.
Yeah,
appreciate
for the
you
local
guys.
team. Straight up, man. Thank you. My name is Kumiv.
Lucky King. You know the fucking vibes.
Wow.